I don't care.
Hollywood stars are trained to smile, nod, and give polite answers. But sometimes, they just can't help but keep it real. From savage roasts to cringe-worthy confessions. These are the moments celebrities dropped the act and said what they really thought. Who went too far? Let's break it down. Jim Carrey built his career on being unpredictable. But nothing prepares you for when he decides to just stop pretending. Watch this reporter learn that lesson the hard way.
Hey, Jim Carrey. Yes.
What?
I've covered a lot of fashion weeks. This is the first time I've run into Jim Carrey.
When asked why he even showed up tonight, this wasn't just honesty. His answer is pure, unfiltered Jim.
You know, there's no meaning to any of this, so I wanted to find the most meaningless thing that I could come to and join.
Translation? I'm only here because my publicist forced me.
Well, they say they're celebrating icons inside.
Celebrating
Do you believe in
icons, boy, that is just the absolute lowest aiming, possibility that we could come up with.
Jim Carrey's brand of honesty leaves interviewers sweating. But if you want someone who can destroy a movie and its entire soundtrack in one sentence, enter Miriam Margolyes. While most celebrities carefully measure their words when discussing other projects, Miriam Margolyes has never been one for filters. Her now legendary appearance on The Graham Norton Show, where she famously didn't recognize the stars sitting beside her, perfectly demonstrated her trademark unfiltered honesty.
I think I've seen you in the History Boys.
Yes.
I think I saw that.
That's good.
And I can't remember you, but I thought you were...
Excellent.
So when Mamma Mia came up, she didn't just criticize it, she dropped a truth bomb right in front of Dominic Cooper, who starred in it.
He was in Mamma Mia. He was very good in Mamma Mia. Did you see that?
That was a dreadful film. Did you think that was a good film?
I can't possibly say that.
Let's just say she wasn't subtle about hating it. That was 100% pure, uncensored Margolyes. Jennifer Lawrence is Hollywood's queen of zero filter. And this story? It's so bizarre, you won't believe she actually admitted it. During the Hunger Games filming in Hawaii, Jennifer Lawrence scratched her backside on sacred stones.
Oh my God, they were so good for butt itching.
Only to accidentally knock one down a mountain, nearly crushing a crew member. While locals blamed a curse, J-Law confessed on The Graham Norton Show that it was just her and her itchy butt.
Like it was a huge dramatic deal, and all the Hawaiians were like, "Oh my God, it's the curse!" in the corner, like going, "I'm your curse."
The story got big laughs, but locals weren't laughing. She later apologized, proving even unfiltered stars learn some lines shouldn't be crossed. If you think that's awkward, wait until you see what happened when Samuel L. Jackson got mistaken for another actor entirely. Spoiler, he did not take it well. So when a reporter made the unforgivable mistake of confusing him with Laurence Fishburne,
I like this. I tell you what, working for Marvel, the Super Bowl commercial, did you get a lot of reaction to that Super Bowl commercial?
What Super Bowl commercial?
his response wasn't just about being mistaken for someone else. It was about respect. A reminder that even famous actors deserve to be recognized for who they are.
You know what? I've admit my mistake.
See what? See, you're as crazy as the people on Twitter.
Right.
I'm not Laurence Fishburne.
That's my fault. I know that. That was my fault.
The reporter's nervous backtracking? Too late. Samuel L. Jackson doesn't forget.
You know what?
We don't all look alike.
Father, you're exactly
We
right.
all black and famous.
You
but
are
we all don't look
guilty.
alike.
I am guilty.
Next question.
But while Samuel draws the line at mistaken identity, Jerry Seinfeld has a different boundary, and Kesha learned it the hard way. Jerry Seinfeld is a comedy legend, but he's not a hugger. When Kesha tried to embrace him on live TV,
people are tired most of the time.
I love you so much.
Oh, thanks.
Can I give you a hug?
No, thanks.
Please?
No, thanks.
A little one.
Yeah, no, thanks.
his reaction was painfully awkward.
That was a nice moment. I don't know who that was.
Yeah, it was Kesha.
Okay. Well, I wish for the best.
Kesha looked crushed. Seinfeld? Zero regrets. Some men just weren't built for forced affection. But while Seinfeld at least tries to be polite about his boundaries, Harrison Ford? He doesn't even pretend. Harrison Ford has made two things very clear throughout his career. First, he loves flying planes, and second, he has absolutely no patience for Star Wars debates. Especially the one debate that's haunted him since 1977. So when an interviewer asked the infamous Han shot first question, his answer was brutally short.
Did you shoot Greedo first, or did Greedo shoot you first?
I don't care.
The lesson? You can make Harrison Ford talk about airplanes. You can make him talk about archaeology. But the quickest way to activate his I'd rather be anywhere else mode? Ask him about galactic morality. But if you think Ford's indifference is brutal, wait until you see what happens when Jim Carrey decides to compliment Margot Robbie to her face. Jim Carrey's back, and this time he's complimenting Margot Robbie. But his version of a compliment? More like a verbal assassination.
People from Australia, and I wanted to talk to you because you're amazing and I'm so excited for you. It's incredible that you've gotten as far as you have with your obvious physical disadvantage.
Margot's stunned face says it all. Jim Carrey, the king of accidental insults.
Unbelievable. Really something. That's just pure talent there.
Also, Kevin Hart doesn't hold back, especially when roasting ESPN's First Take.
Okay.
You two disgust me. I'm gonna come out and say it. You know nothing about sports. I sit in my bed and watch you guys talk about nothing.
His joke was so brutal, even Stephen A. had to laugh. Even The Rock isn't safe from Kevin Hart. When Dwayne proudly said he bought his mom a house, Kevin hit him with the ultimate humble brag.
In a family, Dwayne, you also just recently bought your mom a house.
I did.
That makes me want to cry.
No way. no way.
The Rock's face? Priceless. Kevin Hart. The only man who can one-up a giant.
$1 billion later.
It's about time.
$1 billion later, he finally bought his mom a house. Should we clap for that? I think the whole room right now is thinking the same thing.
Kevin Hart roasts people for sport. But Carrie Fisher? She roasted an entire industry's sexism while wearing the literal chains of patriarchy.
Were you asked to physically transform at all as Princess Leia? I heard they asked you to lose weight.
Carrie Fisher had a gift for saying what everyone was thinking, especially about the unrealistic expectations placed on women in Hollywood.
They want to hire part of me, not all of me. So they want to hire about 3/4. And so I have to get rid of the fourth somehow.
That signature Fisher honesty, equal parts funny and brutally truthful, made her one of the most authentic voices in show business.
The fourth
was this
can't
before
be
the
with
first
me.
movie or before the bronze?
I made a joke. The fourth can't be with me.
Oh, the fourth can't be with you. That's...
And I made it up just then.
You just made it up just now?
Yeah.
A legend until the end. Hollywood needs more honesty like this. So who had the savagest moment? Jim Carrey's nihilism? Miriam Margolyes' no-filter takes? Or Samuel L. Jackson's legendary correction? Sound off in the comments. Want more unfiltered celebrity moments? Smash that subscribe button because in Hollywood, the truth is always the best drama.